Welcome to the Unapologetically You podcast. I'm your host, Iris Shepherd, and we are here today with my girl, my cousin, Big Jackie Souse. Guys, I swear to God, with just this little small time, we have bonded already, guys. She is that girl. So before we get into it today, I just want to say Happy Black History Month.
Yes.
And I'm always deep with the things that I talk about, right? And so I did a little research just on Souse and the history of Souse. Like, we vibe into Souse everywhere we go.
Right.
But to go in the backstory of Souse, like have you went back into...
I have, and what's crazy is I give a backstory probably 10 times a week when people actually come to me, and they be amazed to know how Souse came about. So
we're going to get into this conversation, but you are bonded, you are connected to our culture and our history.
Is
Big Jackie Souse, because there is a backstory. So maybe we'll get into that a little bit. I also want to get into you, who you are.
Ooh.
What you got going on. Now, I'll tell you at face value, in a short time, I'm hearing and seeing you everywhere. Polk County loving you.
Definitely. I love Polk County. I can't even deny it. Polk County is probably the county that I love the most. Literally.
Why is that?
Well, truthfully, Stunner D, like really, he's the reason I even started my tour.
Shout out to Stunner D.
Shout out to Stunner D.
But and I'm deep when it comes to like connections, right?
Right.
So I gotta thank you, Stunner D. I will say that because just him making a stop got Big Jackie Souse sitting at the Unapologetically You podcast.
Thank you.
So before we get into all of that, again, shout out times two to you, Stunner D. I appreciate you so much because I love genuine people.
Likewise.
And I did my little research on you, right? So before we get into who is Big Jackie Souse, I drew my own opinion by what I seen, but I also like picked up the phone and called my girl. Shout out to Pretty and Popular.
Thank you.
And I'm like, give me something to go off of. Like, I can't find nothing about her. Like, she ain't all on her timeline talking about what she did yesterday, last year, talking about her personal business. What's up? What she got going on? And she like, what you see. Genuine, a vibe. She gonna talk to you. She gonna hang out with you. Loving, nice. And I'm like, so she is who she say she is. Then I looked up your sign. Sagittarius.
Big Sag.
Natural hustler.
Definitely.
Go-getter. Lover. Humble.
Yes.
So, what's up? Who is Big Jackie Souse?
Oh, so it depends on which side you want to see it on. You want to see Big Jackie the personal or Big Jackie the business, because it's definitely two sides.
Let's talk about the business first.
Okay.
Because big business, your look,
Thank you.
the style of your hair, your wardrobe,
Thank you.
the smile on your face.
Thank you.
I'm a girl's girl.
Me too.
So I love to look good. But I'm big on business. Like, when I walk up to your place of business, I want to, just because I might come in my ponytail, pullback, sweatsuit, I may not look like I'm for real, but I want to see everything working. I want to see smiles on your face. I want to see your staff, like, on point and doing their thing.
So listen, I have to say shout out to the crew. Like, Big Jackie is nothing without the crew. And a lot of people don't know, like, I am a family-based brand. I started this. This is my grandmother's recipe. Nobody else. Let's start there. And so one of the biggest rumors, lies that's told. Shout out to my grandma. Shout out to Annie Grace Allen. Lord, thank you for her. But this is my grandmother's recipe. I come from a very cooking family, a very cooking background. My grandmother was one of those people that she cooked and she brought peace to people. You know, that was the settlement. Like, if it was an argument, it was food on the table, and it wasn't discussed no more.
Everybody welcome to Grandma's house.
Everybody welcome to Grandma's house.
Cousins.
Yes, everybody. And it's liable to go down at Grandma's house, but everything, and everybody was at Grandma's house.
But after you eat some good food,
it's nothing but love.
Nothing but love. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a foodie. Like, I love food, right? I can look at your food and say, I don't want none of that. Them potato, that chicken. When I look at your pots, you doing it.
Thank you.
And I'm not just being nice to you. Like I'll find something else to talk about before I go there. Like you said, you stirring your pots. You got chicken everywhere. The flavor going good. It ain't all runny and soupy. It's like it got that thick stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna stick to you. That's food like your grandma made.
So what got you into? Like what were you originally doing, and how did you get into?
So I had a whole nother business that, truth be told, it made me a lot of money, but I wasn't happy. It was a business that I was not like happy with. The money was there, but as far as the way that it made me feel, I was not in a good place. So cooking has always been a therapy for me. I cook when I'm mad, I cook when I'm sad, I cook when I'm happy. Like, it was just always cooking. And I actually started making sauce by accident. And I'm going to be honest, I had this friend, and she asked me, did I know how to make it? And I was like, girl, yeah, what you know about it? She's like, I know you country, you can. And I made it for her, and then it just kind of took off. Now everybody wanted some. So I actually started out like in my kitchen doing pre-orders and selling out the trunk of my car.
Really? And hear me out now, because you're going from cooking it in your kitchen to industrial style cooking. That's two different vibes. Like, how do you maximize this little pot over here where I do a little this and a little that to you got a full-blown kitchen from city to city. And like you said, shout out to the team, because here's another thing. You are as far as your two hands, but when you got that team, them hands scratch and scratch and scratch.
And listen, I'm nothing without the crew. I cannot, I can't thank them enough, seriously, from my setup person, shout out to Billy, everybody know Uncle Billy, to my sisters, because my blood sisters does work with me. They work corporate America Monday through Friday, and they dedicate all of their Saturdays to Big Jackie Souse. I cannot stress it. I love them beyond the moon and the stars, and I'm nothing without them. And let me tell you something, they are my levelness too. They bring me back to a place of reasoning when I'm spiraling out of control. My oldest sister is a Taurus, so she's a bull, and she's a little stubborn. So she's so she's the stubbornness and she's the firmness of it. My other sister is a Capricorn, which she's always reading the room. She's always knowing what move I should make and what move I shouldn't make. So when all three of us are together, it's like, okay, this is it. Regardless of the fact of it, it's my business. I'm the face, but I'm nothing without them, nothing whatsoever. So I cannot take all the credit. Them girls is everything to me. And if I was to ever stop, or they say they don't want to work with me no more, I probably stop the business, and that's the truth.
Y'all don't do that. Don't leave. So as I do my little research, right? Mm-hmm. I see that you are not a gatekeeper, and if you've ever seen me say, I even did some content on gatekeeping, what's the point of gatekeeping? So I love that about you, that you are always sharing, caring, reaching out, giving the game out. Mm-hmm. But Christmas time, I seen you saying you ready to give it up.
Okay, so I took it upon myself to do an event that I wanted to give back. I wanted to give back to the community that I lived in. I live in Jacksonville, but I'm not from Jacksonville. But since I had been there, I was like, okay, this is where I want to do this at. My daughter goes to school in this community. Let's do something. People are ungrateful. Truthfully, not realizing that, hey, everything here I spent my money on. Nobody helped me. This is all me. This is coming from me. I could have did anything else, but I chose to go in these people's stores, buy bicycles, buy toys.
Because your baby picked out the toys.
Yes.
So that was really personal. It wasn't like, Leroy, go down there and grab some toys, or y'all drop some toys off. No. You put the time into it.
Yes. So me and my daughter, my sisters, my best friend, we all this is something that, it was handpicked or whatever. And then I had vendors, and the vendors that did come, I didn't take any money from them. I got them to bring toys. So everything, I made no money, no profit, no nothing. This was basically all give back. So to get people to be ungrateful, about what their child got, how their child got it, and things of that caliber. It hurt my feelings because here it is. I'm doing something that I could have done for anybody. I could have put 5 families and say, hey, send me your kids' Christmas list, and I'm going to buy everything off of there right there. But I wanted it to be more than that. And people made me feel like you can't have a good heart. And it made me like, no, I don't want to do this no more.
So are you giving it up, or are you going to give it another shot? Because I see you get back at it.
So I said that, and I definitely don't think I'm going to give it up because what's crazy is the first place that I gave back at was in Polk County for Easter.
Wow.
Yeah. So I always try to spread love where I get the most love from. And I just said my next Christmas event won't be there.
I understand. Because I was watching it. I almost got in your... It's so crazy you're in front of me because I almost got in your inbox and said, like, how many people walked away grateful and happy. And then don't you walk away feeling away when the person pulled up, setting it off probably was intentionally trying to set it off.
Correct.
Because you do have a lot of people that come around your business wanting to tear it down.
Correct.
So you have to know when and where to pivot. Because I say, I don't like gatekeeping, but sometimes I'm learning, like, go help who want to be helped.
No, for real.
Love who want to be loved.
For real.
So about the Souse though, like, what I love about the way you cook is, again, your great personality, your staff. I haven't tried it yet, right? I had a crisis. I was trying to get to an event you did in Polk County, but I sent my people around there. And I said, go around there and see what it tastes like. And so, when you pillow talk, you like, for real, what it tastes like. He's like, no, it was fire. It was fire. So I got me some today. I if she would have brought it in here today, I was going to do a little 1-2 right here. But I already know that spoon is heavy. Now, before I get into you, Jackie Souse, I see that you also did some networking with some other people. Like how do you do that? I mean, like ladies that are cooking.
So I network with anybody. Let me tell you why. And I don't care. We can network and cook the same thing. What's for me is for me. Mm-hmm. I believe that my lane is my lane, their lane is their lane, and it doesn't matter if we sell the same thing. People are going to go to who they want to. They're going to support who they want to support. So when it comes to me, that's one of the things, like, I'm big on collabing with everybody. Like,
who raised you?
My grandma.
She had to. That's confidence. That's some confidence. And this is something when I'm talking to people, I'm like, most people that have insecurities, they're like deep within your inner self and you'll never share it. So when you're confident, like you said, where you get that from? Who did your nails? You ain't gonna gatekeep because we both got the same nails. Guess what? You know that whether it was male or female, they picked what they wanted, not who was better. It wasn't a better or best.
That's so true.
So I seen you did, and I love Peach McIntyre, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love her business. She's a hustler, and I see past the controversy, right?
Correct.
And so when I seen you did business with Ann Riley the other day, I was like, dang, I want to know, like, how did you feel going into it?
Let me tell you something, and I hope she get to see this too. When I first saw her, I didn't know.
You didn't know what to think?
I didn't know what to think. And she came to support my friend. Shout out to Big Mama. She came to support Big Mama because her and Big Mama have did things together. So when we was in Orlando, she pulled up. I didn't know she was pulling up, so it was like none of that right there. So when I saw her get in line, I'm like, Lord, what's finna go on here or whatever. So she was like, I want the chitlins. And she was, and we end up, like doing a little small talk. She patronized me. I patronized her or whatever. But then me and her end up having a later conversation after the fact. And what I would say is, what you see on the internet is not what you get. Okay. And I would say this, I love her personality. I understand also business and personal. And she's definitely a vibe. And she's probably somebody that you probably would see me with in a later date, like, seriously.
Yeah. And I love the way you just gave that response, because I was definitely like, oh, they got Ann Riley pulling up. I got to interview Jackie. I want to know how that go. Yeah. And then in the end, when I seen you, like, bosses connecting, like, this what we do, right. I'm like, well, she can't be too bad, because...
She's not. Listen, I would say this. if everybody judge everybody off of what people put on these social media platforms, you won't like anybody. And I had a chance to have a personal conversation with her that was not about my business, not about her. And we were just talking, and I saw the real person. And I'm big on seeing the real person. And I can tell that she's loving, she's genuine. That loudness, that's a character. Like it was saying, she's really, really sweet, and I really liked her. And what's crazy, we definitely, it was a vibe. She's not what portrayed to the internet or whatever. But I also understand that sometimes this is what you have to do when you're doing certain things. So I get it. But I like her. I like her as a person. And like I said, I think that y'all will see something with me and her later on.
Okay, Ann. Mm-hmm. My cousin vibing with you. I'm coming through too.
That's it.
So before we kind of get back to where Big Jackie Souse is going in the future, I want to know about Big Jackie Souse, the lady, the woman, the mommy, the Sagittarius.
So I am a mother of one. Shout out to my pride and joy. So my autumn days. So my daughter is 9. My daughter has autism. So my world really reflects around her. So I base everything around her. So all my decisions in life is all about her, because I am trying to make it a way that Autumn never has to get dirty. So people are like, why do you say that right there? I'm getting it out the mud so she don't got to.
And she's beautiful.
And they can say what they want to say. I am really doing that right there. I am really paving the way for my daughter and also my nephews. My nephews are like my sons. My sisters all have boys. Autumn is the only girl. So it's different. So all of them are my world. So I am mommy by day, super auntie by night. And yeah, that's it. I'm like, they're right there, my pride and joy. And I'm a godmother of 8.
Wow.
8.
You're a great person, Jackie. You got to be good inside to have all that going on. And I love Autumn's ponytails.
Thank
the other
you.
day.
Shout out to my goddaughter.
BT.
My goddaughter did her ponytails.
Her hair. She had the lemonade braids.
Yes, and she's a girly girl. One thing about her, she loves her appearance. She gonna say, "Mommy, it's time to get my hair done again." That's one of the things. She's one of them.
You're doing it. So when we say Sagittarius, you're true to your sign, right?
I'm very true to my sign.
Now I also looked up. You know, everybody got a yin and a yang. What's the yang to Jackie Souse?
My bad side is very bad. So it's a switch, and I will say that when that switch is on, it's a totally different ball game.
So who hits the switch? Because that's true.
So lately, my switch have been hit because of things that have transpired from the internet to my personal life. So the switch have been kind of halfway up and halfway down. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it. So I did hear you're not originally from Jacksonville.
I'm not.
I'm one of them girls. I went and moved. I lived in Haines City, Florida myself for about, I'll say 10 or 12 years. Okay. So I get it when you move to a new city. You who you present the world to be. Like what can Jacksonville say about Big Jackie Souse?
Well, Jacksonville cannot really say very much because Jacksonville really don't know. What Jacksonville think they know is what people have put out there, but a lot of it is piss. I'm sorry.
So tell me, because I done been there now. We can go down this road. I know what it is when the people are telling the story for you instead of asking you your story. Like, you told me you were married for a very long time.
Correct.
And things change. Like, how does that affect you as a woman?
So, originally, when the transition of my separation happened, it did change me. Because guess what? I went outside. I'm being honest.
That's why you've been popping.
I went outside.
Followers hitting 90K.
I went outside. I was just like, hey, baby, it's no need. But I was for 14 years. I was a mommy, a wife. Nobody saw me. So when things got bad within my marriage and the separation, occurred, I just went outside. And I went outside and I I was being Jay Sean, and that's the difference that people don't know. So when people saw me having fun, I was being Jay Sean. I was like being me. So when you know Jay Sean, you know that that's me. Jackie is a brand. Jay Sean is who I am. So I went to being the person that had been put up, that had been closed in, that had done been leaned back, and she finally sat up. And hey, it was like, okay, it's time for me to be me and live into who I am. So,
Jay Sean.
What's up?
Because that's what we finna talk to right now. Like, seriously, when you set up and you looked in the mirror, like, what did you say?
At first, I didn't like what I saw. I'm being honest. I realized that I wasn't happy with the person that I was, and that I realized that I was a character. And I was like, this ain't even you. This not even you. So I went to therapy, truthfully. I got to be honest. And I would say
I've been there too.
Therapy saved my life, and therapy made me see who I really was and what I needed to do, because I was doing a lot of things for other people. I stayed in situations because of Autumn. I stayed in situations because I thought it would be best for Autumn. And my therapist asked me, she said, you come in here week after week and you lay on my couch. She said, you always saying Autumn. She said, I got one thing. What is it for you? I was like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. She was like, you want this for Autumn, but don't Autumn supposed to see a healthy, happy strong version of you? She was like, only thing Autumn is seeing is a weak version of you, a weak settling version of you. And she was like, I'm going to give you some homework. She said, when you come back, I want you to tell me some things that you're going to do for yourself, that you're going to do for you, what will make you happy. I don't care about nobody else. When you come in here this time, I don't want to hear about nobody but you.
Tell me the first thing you did, because that is, shout out to the life coaches, the therapists. I actually interviewed a life coach.
Really?
That's true. And me and one of my best friends, we had this conversation. I was like, stop telling me about your kids. What do you want to do? So what was your first thing you did on that homework assignment?
I know. You got to have one of those custom t-shirts I got on, right? Here's where to find it. Go to my TikTok shop, Unapologetic Merch. You'll find it front and center on my TikTok page. Follow me at classy_ICS. Stay tuned for more customized items such as a lipstick line, our custom wine glasses, anything unapologetic, we got it.
So when I first went in there, I called my sisters and I was like, we finna plan a 24-hour trip, no phones, no nothing, just us. They was like, what? Wow. And we got in the car and we came to Orlando for 24 hours.
And that car concert was probably fire.
It was amazing. And after I came back from that 24 hours, we had fun. It was nothing about no kids, nothing about my relationship, like nothing about nothing. Actually just us and me, what's the name? And my sister was like, I'm liking this. I was like, for real? They was like, yeah, you know. And then next thing you know, I started back doing something that I hadn't been doing. I started back getting my hair done. I started back getting into, hey, let me get my makeup done. Shout out to Niecy too, y'all see this face? Shout out to Niecy. And she was a vibe. Oh my God, I love her. I'll be back to her, like for real, for real. Yes. But I just went back taking care of me. And that was something that I had stopped doing because I was taking care of everybody else and I forgot the main person in the equation, myself. Everybody see Autumn. She's looking like the queen of the world, and it's over here like me. I'm like, you know, or whatever, because I was always focused on my family. The family that I created was the most important thing to me. And I was like, hey, how do you go from here? Because the family that you created has now fallen apart.
Yes. I have a question, though. So in the midst of these life changes and this rebuilding were you already doing Big Jackie Souse?
Yes. I was still doing Big Jackie Souse, and me and him was still coming out in the public as Big Jackie Souse. Wow. We were still doing videos together. We were still doing everything, but we were doing things like basically, you know, to keep people out of our business or whatever, despite what we were going through at home. When we came to the public, for the public eye, we were Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, seriously.
So when you got rid of Jay-Z, though, because I don't see Jay-Z in the kitchen anymore.
So we've been like actually separated for a year, or whatever, and it was definitely a transition. And, you know, going from being with someone every day to no longer, you know what I'm saying? Even it was a judgment for me to live by myself because we've been together 14 years. And crazy thing, after 2 weeks of dating, we moved in with each other.
Wow.
So from 2 weeks after dating and 14 years together and was never separated to now I'm going to a switch and now I'm alone. It's just me and my baby. And then him being a great father, because he is a great father. I can't take that away from him. You know, he have her own days. So then now I'm really alone. So now I'm in this house by myself. It was definitely a transition. It's been a transition this year.
I'll give you something, though. Because I have somebody, I want to call their name because I want to throw them under the bus. But in the midst of them being with a person, having a situation, falling out, separating, like wholeheartedly separating, to now they're in the beginning of reconnecting. So again, what is meant to be will be, whether you agree or not. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to be there, but I'm just saying, like, when it's meant to be, things will always come around full circle.
Correct.
Full circle. But going a little bit more into the things you did for yourself, like you got your daughter, you running your business. Like, how does it go from day to day? Like, what do you say going from state to state, the difference in doing business?
Ooh, Jesus. It's tiresome, too. Like, one of the things that I did with the transition is kept myself busy. Even when I didn't want to be busy, I kept myself busy because then I didn't have time to think about the situation. Only thing I had time to think about was making my business be bigger than what it is. So I'm going to be honest with you, when everything transpired where people knew my business the last couple of months, I felt a certain type of way. I felt a certain type of way because we had been separated for so long and nobody knew. So then when it done spilled over, it's like, where's my privacy now?
Were they asking questions?
Oh, yeah.
Like, give me raw, uncut. Like, are you getting phone calls? Are they walking
Phone calls,
up?
messy pages. It was a lot. And, like, what I do realize that when you're a brand and people don't know, they get a little taste of something and they run with it. So then guess what? They want the whole meal now because they don't got a taste of what they think it is. So now people are trying to piece together of what they think it is or whatever. Oh, he left her. Oh, she left him. Oh, she had a baby and she did this and then he did that. But nobody knows the truth, and I have not cared, and I'm not going to care to tell anybody. Whatever narrative that they want to run with, they can run with. But just know this right here. I wish him the best, and I hope that he does the same thing for me. So they want to piece together a puzzle that I promise you they're never going to get. They said that let's see, a messy page out of Jacksonville. And that's another thing. I didn't want to do a podcast in Jacksonville. So I would really say that people reached out when I made it that I wanted to, because I did want people to get a real version of me. But I also wanted people to get a version of me, to know me personally and also the business. When people reached out in Jacksonville, I knew that they only wanted the messy part. They didn't want to look at the phenomenal person that I am, the phenomenal mother that I am, none of that. They only wanted the part because now they see that it's mess. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And mess brings a lot of attention. And I didn't care to want to entertain it. People asked to pay me to come in, but I wouldn't do it.
And listen, guys, sidebar, right?
This is.
I'm so excited to have Jackie, not because of any other reason, but I like her vibe. I like her energy. I like her. She gets up and go and do her thing from state to state, city to city. I knew nothing about her real life adversities, right? None of it. So I say this all the time. Why keep kicking and fighting and mess over here when we loving you over there?
Thank you.
And yeah, we're going to talk about the story, because that's a part of your life.
Right.
But again, when you're unapologetically you, I can talk about that, but I ain't stuck there.
That's it.
We ain't on that.
That's it.
I heard you. And what I pay attention to the most in that situation is you're thriving,
yes.
You're looking good,
yes.
Hair laid, hair slayed. I swear to you, it's a universal thing as a woman. We get so lost in our family. Because, Big Jackie, myself, girl, I was hitting numbers that were way too big for me. And I've always been like a it girl coming up in school. So everybody's like, oh my God, she done lost it. She done lost it. And I'm like, Iris, get yourself together, girl. You know, I had to get me together.
Right,
and
self-check.
again, a little bit before we started, we talked about God was scripting certain people from me that I'm like, no, I'm trying to hold them. I don't want them to go. And till today, I got Big Jackie Souse from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jasper, Florida. We're going to give
I'm
my
sorry,
look.
because that's
we
your
gonna
second home.
Look, that's our second home. We're going to give the first home to who it belongs to. Jasper.
Because listen, I moved to Haines City myself for about 12 to 15 years. I'm not from Haines City. I am from Lake Wells, Florida.
That's right.
I'm in Winter Haven right now, but I am from Lake Wells, Florida. So Jasper, Florida, shout out. I got it. And you know when you see somebody, you like, now, why you shouting out another city? You know you Big Jackie Souse from Jasper. Don't be
From
giving
Jasper.
credit anywhere
Yeah,
else,
I can't
so.
give nobody that credit.
Second home, Jacksonville.
Second home,
I'll give them the
Jacksonville.
love. However, though, the fact that you're here with me today, giving me something that everybody else was looking for,
Truth.
like it's the way that God works that He got you.
Yeah.
He got you.
Yes. And I'm really one of those type of people where money don't move me. It just don't. Because why it don't move me? Because all money ain't good money, and I've learned that. And I learned the bigger that I've gotten, I've had to turn away some things because I knew that it was going to be a bad decision. And I knew that even though the money was good, it wasn't going to benefit me in the long run. So people offering or saying, hey, come sit with me to have this talk or whatever, it wasn't going to benefit me. You want me to tell you why? Because it was going to open a can of worms that it was going to be bad. And then they would have had to see Jay Sean. We don't want to see her. We want to keep Jackie over here being nice, being cute, being very demure. Like, that's what we wanted to keep. So
I'm big on that, right? Because again, you my cousin for real.
we definitely cousins.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I done had some days to where, and it's so funny, the other day I went to pick up my brother, and it's a girl, you know, he kind of was dealing with. She hit me with the, get out the car, Gemini, because, you know, it's two of us, right?
Definitely two of my besties.
When she hit me with it, I was like, girl, I ain't even got time for you. I got a pendant that day that said, you're graduating, you're winning. Because there's people want to see you revisit or relive the negativity.
So true. So true.
I rolled off. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I let her say all that disrespectful stuff, and I kept it pushing.
Want me to tell you why? Because you're going to leave her right where you met her at.
I mean.
And that's one of my things. All the people that got so much negative to say about me, I'm leaving y'all where I met y'all at. Y'all in the same place, same predicament. You ain't elevated. You ain't grow. You ain't did nothing. Be you got a business or not. I promise you, you're in the same spot. You watching me from your phone in another city, another state, while you home, fighting the air, mad at the world, and I'm over here thriving, being successful, building a brand, a purpose, a life. And let me tell you something, that's what they really mad about. Because I'm a purpose. I'm a purpose. I'm a purpose, and I'm a part of God's plan that I'm meant to be destined. And I'm not talking about financially. I know for a fact that whenever I decide to tell my whole story from my upbringing to where I am, I know how many people that it's going to save, how many people that it's going to change, how many women that have been silently fighting the same battles that I fought and say, hey, I ain't got to sit here no more. If Jackie did it, I can do it. I know it's coming. The food, truth be told, is the small layer of the surface. And God told me the other day, he was like, I bring you comfort with your food. People are going to draw to you, and you're going to connect with people over your food, but you're going to save so many people. So I know for a fact that my mission is bigger than Big Jackie Souse, and I love that right there because so many people reach out to me, like, just on some, hey, can I vent to you? And it don't go no past, no more, like seriously, because a lot of people just want to be heard sometimes. And I was that little girl one time. I wanted to be heard, but I had nobody to listen.
Girl. We got to run this thing back because it's so much deeper. Like you said, if I have to look at you and say, Big Jackie Souse caught my attention, but your personality got me standing there. So I don't care how long that wait in the line is for that Souse. I am happy to see that smile on her face. Like if I'm standing in line and I see an attitude, I might be like, no, I'm coming back. So you're holding me because your personality, your staff is cool, it's neat. Like you said, I was looking at one of your guests came by the house. Like you invited her over to the house to come try the food.
Yeah.
You sent me your menu, and I'm like, man, I gotta catch up with her. I can't order all this food. We need a storefront. We need another team.
So that's one of the things that I've been torn between. Because I want to do something, but I also don't ever want to take away from me being there. What people fail to realize is I'm hands-on with everything. So I think that it would take away from the authentic me if I get a storefront because I don't want to stop traveling. And I know this sounds crazy, like what? I don't want to stop traveling. It has not been told me to stop yet. So until it's told me to stop, traveling is my
following
thing.
Your destiny.
Yes, that's it.
I agree. So what's for the future? Because while we talking about the haters and you having so much to say, Big Jackie Souse got another interview to do.
I do. I got an interview in Jacksonville.
Booked and busy.
Yeah, at a radio station in Jacksonville. But listen, I don't care about them interviews. Let me tell y'all where y'all can find me at. I can give y'all a rundown on that. You hear me? So my next couple events is I'll be in Lakeland for the Seafood Festival, February the 21st. That's on a Saturday. Then I'll be in Orlando, February the 22nd at the Foodie Festival in Orlando. And then I'll be in Bike Week in Daytona on March the 5th through the 7th. Then March the 14th, I'll be in D-Land, Volusia County Fairgrounds at the Lucci concert. What's that? And what's crazy is these people calling me.
But can I get you to give us a Big Jackie calendar?
Yes, I will. Like, what's
post
crazy?
Post that on your page. So
what's crazy? My scheduling I could post my schedule to April, truth be told, but I posted a month out because I be trying not to overwhelm. But I am. If they're trying to even get me in their city, they can't even get me in their city to April because I am literally every Saturday from now until the first weekend of April, and technically the first weekend of April is gone because somebody just called me about a chemo. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. But listen, you said Jacksonville is my second home. It's really Polk County.
I know we love you.
I love Polk County. I love the people here. Like, literally, I love the people here.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is my opinion. I'm born and raised here, right? Mm-hmm. This ain't no easy place to come and be accepted. You can easily be rejected.
You know what? So many people have told me this.
Okay.
Like, so many people have told me this. And what's crazy is I'm like, I never got that from here. Never got that from here.
To me, you're real. Like, you ain't coming stepping on people. You come in, you showing love, you respecting everybody, and you bringing some good food. Like, I don't care if I don't even like you. You bringing some good food, I'm supporting you.
And what's crazy is I didn't realize how big Polk County was. So I have people that love me in Lakeland, love me in Haines City, love me in Winter Haven, love me in Lake Hamilton. So it be like crazy because the love from each little city that makes this county, they be pulling and like they drive. I always come to Lakeland, right? Like always. Haines City, the first time I ever came there was for the MLK parade, which Queasy them, you need to come. Noonie, shout out to Noonie too, because that's my girl. She always, her mama come to Lakeland faithful, and it was like, girl, you need to come to Haines City. And they made it happen. And since then, it's been like a trickle down, like truthfully, of other little cities within Polk County wanting me to come and them calling me or whatever. And, you know, another thing, last year, January the 9th, my Facebook platform started out with like 4,200 followers.
What are you doing? And I'm gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna do a part 2 to this, Jackie.
Got to,
because you is phenomenal. You have so much to tell and so much in you, and just going into anybody that is trying to make you live in that negative space. You know what? Peace ain't where you put it; it's where you find it.
That's it.
So Baby, we sliding.
That's it.
Polk County, we hanging out, we buy
Yeah, and I'm hanging out
food.
when I come on the 21st. Like, Polk County will get to see Jay Sean, because I'm going to hang out the 21st when I get here from the Seafood Festival. I'm hanging out. I am going to attend Empire. They're having a party there. So I'm going to go to Empire. Yeah, they bringing the boy that's saying Boo, whatever the song called. Yeah, the boy Jay the Boss, it's his birthday, and he always come and support me. So shout out to him. He buy food for his whole team when they come. They love the chicken south. So I try to come and do the same thing. You support me, I'm going to support you. So when I come on the 21st, they're going to get a fourth they're going to get Jackie, and then going to get the transition and not to get Jay Sean.
And she put her stuff on.
Yeah, they get to see me a little cute, so they're going to get to see me out of the side of the Big Jackie attire. I might wear a Big Jackie Souse dress to the club.
I'm with it. I'm going to come through just because.
That's what's come through.
I want to vibe with Jay Sean.
Drinks on me.
Listen, I might bring the bottle to the section.
Listen, drinks on me.
Pretty popular. What you want to do?
Listen, pull up. We're going to have us a time.
I got a couple girls now. We coming through. I'm coming through.
We're going to have a time. I already got a section, so the only thing you got to do is we going to get there. That's it.
I appreciate you so much today. In closing, is there anything you want to ask me? Is there anything you want to tell me? Anything you want to tell the people?
I just want to say thank you. I felt comfortable here because I was definitely nervous a little bit or whatever. But, truth be told, only thing that I would like for people to know and to see is I'm human. And no matter how big I am, I'm human. People looking at me as a celebrity, and I don't see myself as that. I see myself as a small little girl from Jasper, Florida that had a big dream that, guess what, I'm living in it. And don't judge a book by its cover.
But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to leave you with this in closing. I witnessed a lady explain that you do need to have the audacity. Don't be so humble all the time, because if you put in the grind, the work, the hustle, you do the work, have the audacity. Be Big Jackie Souse. And a celebrity ain't how much money in your pocket. Celebrity ain't what people make you out to be. It's who you are and what you accomplish. Big Jackie Souse came to the Unapologetically You podcast, guys, and she almost had me in tears because I do know that it's spiritually aligned that we had this conversation today.
I agree.
So I thank you. I appreciate you. And cuz I'll be seeing you.
Definitely, cousin. Definitely.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Big Jackie, the Queen of Souse. Listen, you guys, y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Big Jackie Souse. Let me give y'all a little rundown of where I'm going to be the next couple of weeks. I will be in Polk County, February the 21st at the Seafood Festival. So y'all come and see me. Y'all know I love Polk County. That's my first home. Next, I'll be February the 22nd in Orlando at the Foodie Festival. Then March the 14th, your girl is in Volusia County at the Lucci concert. Shout out to Lindsay. And y'all just follow me on all my social media platforms so y'all can see my latest updates coming to a city near you.